Let me slash marker SAP. Let's finish with some Zombs. I simply like it's so easy to anytime you read an Am I the Asshole post and you're like, how does this person exist? They probably don't. So it's so easy to just slip into like retweet. How does this person exist? Oh, I hate this person that doesn't exist. That's because it's confirming your bias, which you already thought, which is that adults who are obsessed with Disney don't live in the real world. Which, if this person is real, then you would have a data point that works in your favor. I wouldn't disagree with that. Hold on. Where will NL finish? 20th or worse? 19th to 10th? 9th to 5th? 4th? 3rd? 2nd? 1st? You got a full minute? Here we go. They definitely could have, I mean, like, there's so many other options, right? You could have had somebody just, like, you know, dress up as Mickey Mouse or whatever. But I guess then they would know, right? Like, oh, that's not real Mickey. Like, they would know as adults that it's not real Mickey to begin with. But they're like, no, that's not like a corporate approved Mickey. It doesn't count the same. It's like a Bored Ape, right? Like, yeah, okay, you got the JPEG, but I own the property rights. Like they've got a funged Mickey if they just paid somebody like in the wedding party to dress up and put the hat on. That's not a genuine Mickey, that's funged. All right. Take out some of that aggression. Anyway, I mean that's it's every week on Am I the Asshole, like half the posts are weddings. That should tell you something. Brides really do be getting Zilla on occasion. But you know what? It's their special day. Personally, I blame the media. Hello? I saw you. It's a bot battle in here. Not today. Today? How is this happening? Which one of you is the bot? Good one. That was tough, man. Did Kate Zilla? Not at all. That's what, like, we had such a wedding style that I would recommend to everybody. Our wedding was actually very funny, okay? So there was a restaurant in Vancouver where you could, like, get private venues. Like, you could have, like, a private wedding if you wanted. But we really wanted to do something, like, insanely small. Like, the only people who were invited to the wedding was the photographer, our parents, and the officiant. So it's literally, like, you know, less than 8 people. So we didn't even think that we needed... like to rent the restaurant out. We literally just made a reservation for like 11 a.m. and went, okay, we need a table for 8. And just so you know, like we're going to get married at the restaurant, but just because the view is nice. And we're going to like, you know, don't worry. We're not going to cause a ruckus or anything. We're not going to play like Here Comes the Bride. We're just going to do like a civil ceremony. Then everyone's going to eat lunch. I swear to you that this is true. We went to the restaurant. Everybody was dressed up. And then front of house was like, yeah, do you have a reservation? We said, yeah, it's under this name. We're getting married today. And they said, oh, we don't actually have your reservation, but that's fine. We've got tables available anyway. This person is too fast. So then we just got seated like, you know, the way you would get seated at any other restaurant. And then we just got married there. And then we ate lunch. And then that restaurant, over the past, like sometime in the past several years, shut down, probably because they don't know how to manage their damn reservation system. I can't imagine that that helped at least. But that's how chill it was. Okay, stream snipers. Literally, at our wedding, holy shit. I shouldn't be shooting! I killed him too, though! Fifth. Fifth place. Now, I think for 10 years, we're going to do it up proper. That would be in 2024. But that's like, I mean, here's the thing. I grew up never wanting like a big real wedding. Because anytime I went to a wedding as a kid and I like sat in the pews, I was like, man, I'm glad I'm in the pews and not on the damn pulpit. It was fantastic. I'm like, basically, especially as a kid, literally, you don't spend any money. Your parents get you like a little suit or something like that. You go to the church and it's kind of boring. And then you eat a free meal. And then you just kind of like run around with everybody else's kids. You play tag in the reception hall and stuff like that. Like, it's kind of sick. As an adult, it's annoying as hell. You know, you got to give speeches. People expect you to dance. Josh expects you to dance. You're sitting down, just enjoying yourself, you know, having a fun time. Then Josh is like, come on, you got to know this one. And I'm like, I swear to you, I don't know this one. And he's like, it's the cha-cha slide. Everybody knows it. And I'm like, well, maybe everybody in Pittsburgh needs to read some Pitchfork Media instead of listening to the damn cha-cha slide. Then he says something like, it's okay. They put what you're supposed to do in the song. And you're like, okay, fine, I'll try it. Then that shit they don't tell you is because everybody knows the damn song. Get deagled. You think I'm going to let you stay here rent-free? Because everybody knows the damn song. They're all doing moves before the instructions in the song tell you to do the moves. So they're like, slide to the left. Everyone's sliding before they even do it. You have to process it. You have to hear it and then go, okay, I'm going to slide to the left. He is sliding to the left. I'm insane. How do you not know the cha-cha slide? Because I'm an only child with like 6 cousins. Like, I didn't go to that many weddings in my life. Are you listening to that shit in your car? That's the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life. You're listening to the cha-cha slide like for leisure? You never had it at a middle school dance? I mean, they might have, for all I know. I'm insane. Those are all real people, by the way. Just go to a kid's party as a kid. What is a kid's I don't understand what you're saying to me. What is a kid's party? Like a bat mitzvah? A birthday party for a child? I mean, I went to some birthday parties as a kid. I never heard the cha-cha slide. I definitely heard a lot of Who Let the Dogs Out. I think it's an American thing. I think the cha-cha slide is predominantly like, it's for Americans only. What about a primary school dance? I didn't grow up in Stranger Things, okay? I was in the damn suburbs. Okay, spin botter. Stream sniper, spin botter. Snake eater. Insane grenade, unbelievable grenade. What a shot. I mean, what can you say about that except that it's an amazing shot? Rush me. I'm in the damn purge. Just so people are aware, I'm in the purge right now and I'm the one being purged. Just chilling. What was it like to be an only child? I feel like being an only child is kind of like being like an unmarried man in like your 20s and 30s. And I don't mean that in a positive way or in a negative way. What I mean by that is when you're an only child, you really don't have to care about anybody but yourself on a daily basis. I mean, your parents, yes, but your parents, you know, they're knocking out the rent. They're doing what they need to do. If you're like, oh, what should I do with my time? I guess I'll play with my toy. I guess I'll read my books. Like, you never have to argue with somebody. Like you never have to compromise. What am I going to eat for a snack? I guess I'll eat whatever I want. So I would equate it to something, hello, similar to that. Which I think is why I'm such a good compromiser now. Because I got my own way by default all the time. Oh, see ya. All the time as a child. Which means now I kind of got some like stored up, like, you know, compromise juice. I believe is the word. You won't come to the edges of the earth to kill my ass. Good shooting. Good shooting. Can't even be mad. Good shooting. 5th place. 9th to 5th is a payday today. And that's why I think the longer you stay a bachelor, like the harder it is to get back in the pool. That's just my assumption. Because, you know, I started living with Kate when I was 24, 23. I was very, like, I had just come from living in a house with 7 people and then living in a house with 5 people and then living on my own in a country where, like, I didn't speak the language. So essentially, all I did was compromise. Where do you want to go out to eat? Okay, well, let's talk about it. Let's find a good answer with 6 other people, which means nobody really gets a chance to be picky. Or let's go to the only restaurant where they have like an English menu. Or let's go to the restaurant that has a Korean menu, but at least like we got one person in our party that knows how to order. The person was me, by the way, just to be clear. So, like by the time Kate and I started living together, I was a great compromiser. But I worry, you know, if you're like a 40-year-old single man who's just, and maybe there's, because George Clooney did it, but like, don't you just get so used to getting your own way that it's impossible at some point to ever rebuild the compromise muscle, which is fine, by the way, if that's what you want, but yeah, nah. That's pretty fair, to be honest. That seems like a fair assessment of a fair distribution. I'm pretty much talking out of my ass. But like, I don't know, if you spent like 20 years of your adult life eating whatever you wanted to eat for dinner, I don't know if you could go back. I don't know if you could cross the threshold again and be like, well, I really want to eat like a hamburger, but, you know, my wife wants to eat like sushi. You don't want to go to a sushi restaurant that also serves hamburgers. I mean, that's just, nobody's leaving happy. Hello. Good shooting. All right. You're as scared as I am. I respect that. Let me in. Ooh, kind of pog. Extremely pog. Ah! Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm okay. I want my PNG. I mean, my P90. Go ahead, you piece of shit. I'm in trouble. You're in trouble! You're in trouble! My streamer. You know what? Me and PUBG, I just stand there till I die. Me and Zombs. Whoa! I got that alpha energy. He's burning, dude. Why? Help me get away from myself. 9th to 5th. That hurts. I was having a great time. We were playing with some aggression today. That's a third party. Oh man. Hello. Are you ready to stream? Smiley face. It's a very it's a bot deficient sort of day today, huh? This day has some bot deficiencies. Had a good time though. I don't know what we're gonna stream for the rest of this week, okay? I would say Sporkle is likely. I would say Isaac will happen. Card Shark, we beat it. We beat that game. I would say Geo will be likely to happen. Basically the old suspects. Then we'll see what else we got going on. We'll figure something out. Okay, Kate's ready to stream. I'm going to send you over there. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I will see you tomorrow. Switch Sports. If my computer doesn't blue screen, we might play some Switch Sports. Look at my computer doesn't blue screen. Okay, see ya.